What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. As always, every single Monday we take a look at the mailbox on my Transmog selling tune, and we see how much gold we've made, and if there's anything worth mentioning in the mailbox, we do, like how to get it, and if something is selling for way less or way above market value. And then we go through some of the questions that was asked in the previous week's video. So if you guys got any questions whatsoever that you would like me to answer, just post them down below in the comment section, and if you see someone else asking a really interesting question, then make sure to give it a thumbs up so I can see that there's a lot of people interested in the same question. But let's get right into the mailbox cleanup before we answer the question. So I actually sold 299 auctions this week, which is fairly decent. We're aiming for like 500,000 gold because I don't do any undercut scans or any of that. I just post. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, then who cares? Which is not what I say this every week, but that's not how you should do it. You should do as many undercut scans as possible, especially if you're playing a hype up. It makes a big difference. It really does. So starting off the bat, there's nothing worth mentioning. I have these Leggings of the Sable Stalkers that I actually got from a gift. A viewer of mine wrapped in a bunch of items. Some were dog shit. This one was good though. So this one is not really included. It's not like I went out and I farmed this one. It's a BFA item. But 156,700 gold on that one. So credits to the guy is named Dark Anime. It's a weep. I had to get rid of the leggings fast. I was afraid there was going to be tentacles coming out of the leggings, so I had to dump them pretty fast. It did refresh, so let's just see if there's anything we should mention. There really isn't. So you guys can see that there's a lot of low value items. 174, 475, 176. Doesn't really matter because when you sell a lot of those, it adds up to a decent amount of value add. I'm doing it mostly because it kind of motivates me. Like when I log on, I always see new sales. Like, oh shit, I've sold something. And it kind of motivates me. It doesn't matter if it's not for 50k, 60k. As long as it sales, you get that motivation. Like shit, things are actually selling, and it's way easier to keep on farming. And if it's an item worth 200 gold, and you can vendor it for 50 silver, but you know it's going to sell within a couple of weeks, right? Because the sell rate is fairly decent, then you might as well just throw it in the auction house. You're pretty much just saying no to 200 golds if you aren't. Next cleanout, 11k, a schematic from Nomer actually. Crafted jungle hat, Titan Steel Destroyer, blacksmithing, and then just a bunch of shitty farmed and crafted transmog. 67,000 gold on those 50 auctions. So we're gonna have to step it up though. 50,000 gold on 50 auctions, like average 1,000 gold in auctions, is not good enough at all. It's mostly like this though. Like most weeks, I wouldn't say that 80%, probably not 80, like 65 to 70% of my my items are worth less than 5,000 gold that I sell. I do have like 20 million gold on 2,300 items, so the average item on my auction house is like 10k, right? But it's obviously going to be way easier to sell the low value transmog items. Another styling hat, but only 58,000 gold in this cleanout too. And once again, there's nothing really worth mentioning on this one. Just a bunch of shitty items. Shit. We don't have that many auctions left after cleaning out these. Last week wasn't that good. But I've been told by a lot of you guys and people, which is my my live stream on Twitch, that I'm not alone. A lot of people are noticing less sales. Some people felt like they noticed more sales now that the classic beta was out. Maybe that brought some people back into the game. Like the people who didn't get the invite, maybe they started to play, activate their subscription because they want to get the invite or so on. I don't really know. I guess time will tell once I do this clean out. But I don't feel like I've sold more. But it's definitely, Transmog is still definitely selling, as you guys can see. 69,000 gold this time. Wow. Fell Edged Battle Axe, 35,000 gold. Used to sell these bad boys for over 100,000 gold in Legion. Now they're less than 50k. Wow. Luckily for me, though, I farm most of the materials, the expensive materials, especially in TBC. Like all the primal mites and coriums and all of that, that's farmed, so it's not like I lose gold. I probably would have lost gold if I bought the materials for that weapon and crafted it and sold the weapon for 35k. So then again, if I just sold the materials, I would have made more gold. Okay, we're now at 368,000 gold. Not the best. But you never know, there might be something good. Hopefully, there's going to be something good. We need something good, actually. Next 50 auctions. Ah, only 52k. Sageblade, that's also bad. That's fucking horrible. No need to sugarcoat it, man. That's really bad. The competition is too rough. I've played on one of the highest populated realms in the EU, and a lot of the people that watches me daily, they play on the same realm because they see that it works for me. And right now, some of the prices are absolutely stupid. They're so low. But there's still hope. 420, 420, yeah, 421 with less than 50 auctions left. Right. Please. We need like 100k Mog. It's about time that we sell 100k Mog. Yeah. That's fucking garbage. We got 450,000 gold. But then again, the leggings for 130,000 gold wasn't farmed by me. So it was a shitty week. Another shitty week. Luckily for me, I did sell. I did really well on materials and even battle pets. Strangely, this week. So it's not like I only made 446,000 gold this week. But speaking of the other bank, there should be a question on it now that we move over to it. There we go. Can you make a mailbox opening on your other bank characters? I can do that. I guess I want to do it once I start focusing a bit more on it. Because right now, I don't save up golds on my second bank character. I really don't. I just, I wouldn't say that I flip, but I post it. I have like a shit ton of mats, and I post in small stacks, and I withdraw everything in the mailbox. And I even do cancel scans on the other bank because there's not that many auctions compared to this guy. But yeah, once I start focusing a bit more on steady farms, once I'm done with like the 100 runs and the 10 hours off and all of that, then we can do like bank clear outs on Mondays on all the bank tunes on this realm. I don't want to log on to different realms and clear out the banks on the old realms. It would take a long time. It really would. So question number 2. Would you ever do a series where you do this in a low/medium pop server? I'm a Shatar Moonglaive SC, and I would love to see the process. I've actually made multiple gold caps on the lowest populated EU realm and a medium pop realm in EU. I started off making gold on a low pop realm, like a super low pop realm, and people told me that it was easy to make gold on a low pop realm because the prices were higher, naturally, less people buying, less competition. So I was like, alright, screw it, man, I'm going to go and play on the medium pop realm. People told me medium pop realm was the easiest to gold farm on because you had the combination of decent enough prices and not too much competition. And after making gold cap on medium pop, I went to high pop because people told me high pop was the hardest, and I'm making more golds on high pop than I did on medium pop, and I made more golds easier on medium pop than I did on low pop. So I've done it. There should be videos, like if you go far back on my YouTube, where I made gold on low pop and medium pop realms. So check that out, dude. Next one. Any pickpocket farm for BFA? No. Haven't done any pickpocket farm for BFA. The only pickpocket farms that I can think of that you can do right now is obviously the dice, the Dwarven, the Troll, and the Gnomish dice. And then you can do it for the dagger. I have a video on that one too. Like you can do it in Stockades, or you can go to Duskwood, pickpocket mobs. I can't even remember the name of the blade. Black Venom Blade? Is that it? It apparently it scales, and I've it's best in slot somehow, so that's worth a shit ton. But it's so fucking hard to get. I've opened up thousands of those lockboxes and I've never received it, so probably gonna make more gold on the dice. Yeah, but no, I don't do any BFA pickpocket farms. I don't think there is one actually. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one in the comment section, but I don't think there is any like super viable ones. And the next one, how do you manage to sell nearly everything? I have like 166 auctions now, pets, transmog, and shots, and I literally sell like 2 things out of 166 every 12 hours. Well, I don't sell close to anything at all. So imagine this, you have 166 auctions and you sell 2 items every 12 hours, right? Imagine if you have 10 times the auctions, 1,600 auctions, and if you would average the same sales, you would then sell 20 items every 12 hours, 40 items a day, 7 days, 210 items. That's roughly where I'm at, right? Because I got more than 1,600 auctions. I got like 2002 to 2005 normally. So that's why. Like when you see me clear out 299 auctions, you got to consider the fact that my auction house has 2,200 items more on it, right? So you just got to keep on farming, keep on filling up the auction house, and you're going to get more and more and more sales. And eventually, it's just a job of like kind of filling up what you're selling, just refilling the auction house with sold items. And yeah, like 166 items, not enough items to make a decent amount of gold, especially not if it's transmog. But that was it for today's video. So if you got any questions, leave them down in the comment section and I will happily answer them next week. Until then, bye bye boys.